What if I tell you something powerful? Every single girl you ever met for the first time was already attracted to you right from the beginning. But because 90% of guys don't know how to properly deal with women, they kill that attraction themselves. And my brother, I know this isn't your fault because no one ever taught you the real game of attraction. Here's the truth. Attraction naturally fades with time if you don't know how to keep it alive. A recent study showed that when 10 girls confess to 10 guys, only 2 get rejected. But when 20 guys confess to 20 girls, just 1 gets accepted. That's why in today's world, you absolutely need social skills and dating intelligence to stand out. Back in the old days, girls stayed under their parents' protection and weren't allowed to go out freely, so guys could focus entirely on their work, knowing they'd eventually find a good partner. But today, girls have complete freedom, and the entire dating landscape has completely changed as a result. What used to be easy attracting a girl has now become harder than climbing Mount Everest if you don't know the right techniques. You're not just competing with other guys anymore. You're up against social media, cell phones, rich boys, influencers, and thousands of nice guys constantly inflating her ego with free validation. That's exactly why you need to master dating as a skill, not just hope for luck. In this video, I'm going to show you precisely how to build the kind of attitude that naturally seduces women and keeps them hooked. Remember, if a girl isn't properly seduced by you, a breakup is basically guaranteed. Look, around 90% of divorces today are filed by women. And if your own wife ever cheats and claims you couldn't satisfy her, she could take half your life's work away. So, learn to attract women through your energy, attitude, and masculine charm, not just money. You see, 90% of guys can't control their relationships because they don't understand what real seduction means. Most think it's about good looks or a fat bank account, which helps a little. But true seduction comes from your words, your tone, your confidence, and the mystery you create. If a girl would rather go shopping with you than spend the night together, brother, that's not on her, it's your lack of seduction power. Some guys insist that building abs will make girls fall for them, but they're wrong because attraction is 80% mental and emotional. It's a mind game. When you see a hot girl with some average-looking guy and wonder what she sees in him, understand that he looks plain but has mastered making her feel desired. Looks fade over time, but energy and words create lasting memories that seduce. Let me break down the real formula of seduction clearly for you. Women are naturally like cats. You keep dangling the string in front of them, and they'll chase it endlessly. But the moment you drop it right in front of them, they lose all interest completely. That string represents mystery, and that's what seduction truly is. Desire only burns strong for what you don't fully have yet. So never let a girl feel like she's got you locked down entirely. The day she believes you're completely hers, she'll get bored and stop chasing. Today's guys have been brainwashed thinking they need to kneel, beg, cry, and sacrifice everything to win love. But brother, that's not romance, it's pure weakness. Girls don't crave a servant. They want a strong leader. They're drawn to overconfident men who know their own value. Because when you act masculine, she naturally responds by feeling more feminine. You need to become different by staying dedicated to your purpose. The more focused you are on your mission, the more seductive you appear in women's eyes. A man with high goals and constant daily improvement radiates an aura that's 10 times more magnetic than just money ever could be. Let no girl ever fully grasp your true potential. She should only sense that you're destined to go much further, and that curiosity alone will keep her charmed and chasing. Whatever effort you put into attracting her, make sure it never looks like obvious effort, because the instant she realizes you're trying to impress her, your seduction and attraction power ends right there on a subconscious level. Your vibe needs to scream that you don't truly need her, you just enjoy her company. And that's when she'll start wondering why you don't need her and fall harder. Keep your attitude and confidence at such a unique level that she gets a completely different energy from you, making her feel something she's never experienced before in her life. Forget all the fairy tales about endless love, because this isn't poetry, it's straight psychology. So understand what men and women really crave deep down. Your attitude should always say that you belong to yourself first. So embrace being a little rude at times, staying quiet when you feel like it, and not always trying to please. Even negativity has real power because without darkness, no one would recognize light. And balance is what makes you stand out. Just don't let it turn into crime or self-destruction. Learn to reject girls yourself, because if you can't handle rejection without tying it to your self-worth, you'll never escalate things or escape the friend zone where hesitation keeps you stuck crying. Stay chill, relaxed, comfortable, without any nervousness. Maintain strong eye contact, and speak slowly, because the more confident you seem in front of her, the more she'll think, why isn't he affected by my beauty like other guys? And that psychology alone sparks massive attraction. Women get pulled toward men who show stability, maturity, and happiness, which is why they often fall hard for older guys who exude calm security. Seduction works like magic from a skilled magician who performs miracles but never reveals his tricks. So never spill all your feelings early. Instead, focus on making her feel something entirely new and unforgettable. Seducing girls isn't hard if you master timing and attitude. Reject her lightly once, disqualify her playfully, give sudden approval and validation, shower brief love, then disappear like it was all a test. Some girls love hyperactive energy, while others prefer calm presence. But the real players balance both seamlessly because nature gave men deep voices for a reason. Use yours slowly and powerfully. Eye contact isn't creepy staring. It's sitting across from her, locking eyes deeply while talking, saying everything without extra words. Even if you have a girlfriend or crush, flirt lightly with other girls because when she feels that spark of jealousy and insecurity, her passion for you explodes harder than ever. Plant thoughts in her mind about you so strongly that you haunt her thoughts. And remember that your absence seduces even more than your presence because when you've played the game right, you're living rent-free in her head even when you're nowhere around. Be slightly dominant, add a rough edge, or even angry expressions when needed, and stop grinning like a kid all the time. Girls listen and obey dominant men far more than playful clowns. Once you master seductive dominance, she won't cross your boundaries or do anything you dislike, and your problems flip. Instead of chasing, she'll cling so tight that your issue becomes getting some space. Keep building a powerful attitude, unshakable confidence, and relentless daily hard work until you become such a superior version of yourself that when you look in the mirror, you declare, "No one on this planet is better than me. I'm the best man walking because only I can do what I do." Your thoughts and actions turn visualization into reality. And when girls witness that inner power, nothing seduces them more deeply. Most guys who can't move on from one girl are just purposeless. They give her no exciting story to tell her friends about chasing a mysterious, high-value man, instead falling crazy in love too fast and killing the intrigue. In society, seductive guys get labeled negatively. But believe me, they're the true high-value men who can pull any woman because they've mastered real attraction skills while the unskilled ones pretend they don't chase and act jealous when others succeed. People complain about dark psychology, but everything's fair in love and war. Girls play the same game to hook you, so I'm just leveling the field. Those girls you've obsessed over for years, they seduced your mind with their tactics and tantrums, keeping you stuck. So now master the same to free yourself. Even after all this knowledge, fear often makes you revert to nice guy politeness in front of girls, which is exactly when you shoot yourself in the foot. Because the moment she senses your niceness comes from fear, she rejects you instantly. Sometimes act suspicious, like you're not sure she's right for you, especially in groups where it crushes her ego perfectly. Or ignore her call on purpose. The day you learn to reject first, you'll feel like a king with unbreakable confidence. Target only beautiful girls because their egos are sky high from nice guys. So when you show her beauty doesn't faze you, she falls immediately and gives you feelings average girls never could. This entire game boils down to energy, mystery, and attitude. Not arrogance, money, or muscles, but pure presence through rejecting, disappearing, reappearing, teasing, and leading with less smiling and more feeling. Become the man who doesn't chase so women can't forget you. I hope you learned something powerful today. I'll see you in the next video. One last truth. If she doesn't call, let her go. But never let her smell your desperation, because once she does, she'll lose all respect and you'll never get what you truly want.